What's going on, Call of Duty community? Wantsome back here on the mic for you guys once again here. This is going to be another Alienware Arena bracket breakdown. I think is what we're going to start calling it. I called it a pre-show. I called it a bracket breakdown. I don't really know what I'm going to call it this time, but for the sake of the video, I'm going to call it a bracket breakdown. So, guys, we are really far along here in this NVIDIA Black Ops launch tournament brought to you by Alienware Arena, covered here at e-rev TV, e-rev network. And again, guys, that's $1,500 on the line here. Got $750 for first, $500 for second, $250 for third. And it's come together pretty fast, really, considering that, we started in early January. Here we are towards the end of February. We're into the championship bracket here. So what that's going to mean here, guys, and again, I'll throw some overlays up here that we've got, let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, let's see, what I want to say 32 teams or 16 teams left here, I want to say. I'll count them later. But it's going to be 4 rounds here to the finals. Finals will be the 5th round, and it is going to be double elim here in the championship bracket. So it was double elimination throughout the upper and lower brackets of each of the group plays, and now we're here into double elim in the championship bracket. So first map is going to be Radiation. It's going to be on the 28th, and yes, guys, we'll cover 1, maybe 2 matches for you guys here on e-rev TV, and we'll give you guys some predictions right now, and then further on into the rounds, we're going to cover every round through the rest of this tournament. So the teams left in this, guys, and their matchups here. So I'll pull up the bracket for you guys to take a look at and do some scrolling. We're going to have Team Dynamic going to be facing e-rev here, so Eternal Revolution. And these two teams are going to be going out. No surprise seeing Team Dynamic or e-rev making it to the finals, frankly, as e-rev actually had to come up through that losers bracket and knocked out HRG, who knocked them out of the upper bracket, and then and they continue on. It continued to roll here. So let's see here. So, in that matchup, I'm gonna take Team Dynamic if they're still active. I can't really speak for any of these teams in terms of CTF, as there's sort of been a shift towards search and destroy right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat that or anything, but Team Dynamic at one point in time had the much better roster there. So I'll pick Team Dynamic in that one to move on. Next matchup we're going to have is Generation X and Diverse. I cannot tell you anything about Gen X right now. I think maybe Anger knows a few of those guys, but I don't. I can say that we've watched Diverse play on occasion, and they've surprised me, and they've played pretty strong. So I'm going to take Diverse in that one. Should be a pretty decent matchup, judging by the records of both teams. And then right below them is going to be Adaptive Gaming versus Divine Talent. Adaptive Gaming, I believe we casted once already here at e-rev TV. Divine Talent we've casted, I think, on maybe 1 or 2 occasions here through different tournaments. And I think we casted them once here in Alienware Arena as well in this NVIDIA launch tournament. Divine Talent goes way back. And, they've played pretty strong here. Adaptive Gaming, however, has continued to prove that they can hang with the big boys here. So, I'm gonna go with Divine Talent here, but this is gonna be a close one. And next up, we're gonna have BL Gaming and Thunder Chickens to finish off the upper part of the brackets. How many was that here? I think we got 2, 4, 6, 8. So we got 16 teams left. So 16 teams to correct my math earlier. Bloodline, BL Gaming, and Thunder Chickens here going at it. I did take a look here at Thunder Chickens, as they came up through the lower bracket as well. BL Gaming has not gotten a lot of love from e-rev. I apologize about that, but e-rev has not had the opportunity to cast these guys very often, but they've just been, they win a lot, they've been knocking teams off, getting these victories, and coming through. So I'm going to take BL Gaming over Thunder Chickens there. And we'll move down here into the lower half of the bracket. We're going to have VVV, Vision, Valor, Victory, my man Cubed. All those guys over there at VVV are going to be playing the DPG, the Dog Pound Gangsters. And I love those guys. It's great to see them back and active here in competitive Call of Duty. However, they're not going to be a good matchup against Vision, Valor, Victory. I think VVV will run away with that one pretty quickly. And then we will have HRG and Massive Unit here. Now, I had the opportunity to cast both of these teams, and HRG impressed me more than Massive Unit. So good luck to both teams there. HRG is going to be my pick to move on, and then we'll have Lollards of Lancasters facing Insomnia Saints, and they are going to be. Let's see here. Lollards of Lancasters I've casted, many times. I'm not sure how active they are, or if their roster is still the same again, as it's been a little while since I've covered them. I'm going to look into that for you guys. Maybe we'll get another show. We'll talk about it on the first cast here for this week. Going up against Insomnia Saints. I'd be shooting in the dark if I could tell you guys anything about Insomnia Saints. Lards of Lancaster, again, we're a top 10 team for CTF when e-rev first started doing our predictions and all that kind of stuff. So Lards of Lancaster, definitely my favorite there. And then we're going to have Binary Gaming playing against Predatorians, SPQR. And you know what? I'm going to have to take a look at this and see who Predatorians are. I'm going to assume that's Melkor's team. We'll have to take a look here. Give me 1 second. I'm going to assume that's the old Unforgiven team. So if it is, then that probably speaks a little bit about... No, okay, it's not. So this was actually a LAN qualifying team, if I'm understanding this correctly. So these guys qualified at a LAN, have not had the opportunity to cast these guys yet. So this will be interesting. I thought, the Predatorians would be the old U4 team, but I am mistaken. That'll be an interesting matchup here. I wonder who the other LAN teams were that came through there. It looks like Gen X was another LAN team. So Gen X was a LAN team. I should have looked at this. That's my mistake. So the LAN team's coming through there. I'm not sure how that's really going to play out in the bracket. So that'll be interesting to see. And we'll have to keep an eye on it. We're definitely going to cast one of those two teams if they're playing at a LAN center. So we're going to have to try and do that for you guys. We'll come back here to green screen. And that's going to be our bracket breakdown there for you guys for the first round here of the championship bracket for the Alienware Arena Call of Duty Black Ops NVIDIA launch tournament. And again, that's going to be $1,500 on the line for you guys. And you guys can view each and every round coverage here on e-rev TV. We'll get some predictions out for you guys, all that kind of stuff. And make sure you guys enjoy the show. So the first matchup will be Monday, I believe, the 28th, I want to say. Monday the 28th will be the first match we get out for you guys here in the championship bracket. So, my name is Eric Wantsome. I'm your host for this bracket breakdown here on e-rev TV. I'm looking forward to some more Alienware Arena action here, guys, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the shows as well. So until next time, until the cast, this is Wantsome signing off, guys. Check out everything else at erevn.com, all that kind of stuff, and we appreciate all your guys' support and everything like that. So I'm out of here, guys. Peace.